Hello again, my carpy friends. I'm back on my travels again. It's Bank Holiday Monday. It's absolutely red hot. We've had about 4 days of really hot sun. Hopefully they're not going to be spawning when I get down there. That'll be a proper downer if they are. But anyway, I'm up nice and early, off chasing these big carp again. Fingers crossed something happens this trip again. Had a cracking trip on the last one, so just see how it goes. Like I say, it's Bank Holiday Monday, so I'm leaving nice and early to try and beat all the traffic. So fingers crossed on that one for sure. So I'll sign off for now and I'll catch up with you all later. Nice one. Hello again, my carpy friends. Hope you're all fitting well. I'm down on the bank, like I told you earlier. All set up now, rods are all done. Bit of spomming to do yet. Found 3 good spots. Spots I've used before, 2 of them. One's a new spot, lovely and clear. Nice hard dunk down, feels good. Loads of weed around it as well, so that's always a bonus. I can say the temperature this time, just total contrast to the last trip. Last trip down it was 5 degrees, easterly wind straight in our face. It was absolutely Baltic, it was horrendous. Today it's between 26 and 28 degrees, absolutely scorching hot. All the carp are on the top just cruising about. They had a really big feed up yesterday apparently, and the day before. Over the weekend there was a couple of 40s out, 3 or 4 30s as well, some 20s, that sort of thing. But apparently it's been really quiet ever since then. Like I say, they just switched off 'cause it's been that hot. I think they're just cruising around on the top. 2 of the carp that were caught had started melting out as well, so I'm just hoping they don't start spawning while I'm down. It's only early May, but you never know when it's as warm as it is now. Like I say, it's between 26 and 28 degrees. It's absolutely scorching. But anyway, got to be in it to win it, haven't we? So rods are out on the spots, all looking good. Bit of a breeze blowing towards us now, which is nice. I've got 2 or 3 nights to go, so hopefully plenty of chance to try and snare one. I'm going to swim this time called Long Cast. It's a cracking swim, loads of water in front of you. You've got a bar to your right, which is the bar that we fished the last time. It's about between 4 and 4.5 foot deep. Only trouble being on the bars, the swans nail you all the time, so you can't put too much bait on there. But the carp have been over it all weekend apparently, showing all the time and feeding on there, so I'll have to give it a go regardless of the swans. One rod straight out by the island, which I'll show you in a second, and I've got one on a new spot that I found on the bottom of the bar, right at the base of the drop off, where it all goes nice and flat. There's a nice clear area there, so that's absolutely bang on as well for later on. So loads of options. One's in about 8 foot of water, one's in 8 foot of water, one's in 9 foot of water, and I've got one in about 4.5 foot of water, so all options are covered within reason, I think. Just fingers crossed really. Gonna bang some bait out in a minute with a spom. Made my spom mix up last night before I came down. All the usual stuff. All my crushed boilies, my hemp, the whole lot. All the oils have gone in, all the aminos have gone in, all mixed up, so it's all nice and soaked overnight. That's looking absolutely bang on, so I'll be putting some of that out in a bit. I'll just show you around my swim just quickly before I start spomming, because like I say, it's getting on a bit now, so I want to crack on. That's what we've got in front of us. As you can see, it's a cracking swim. Plenty of water to play with. All that area out there is all mine within reason. The bar's running over this side here, right across there. I don't know how well you can see that. And obviously there's a island straight out in front of me. Got a bait on the back of that, and one on the base of the bar about halfway across, like I said earlier. As you can see, it's a lovely swim. It's a cracking day. Just hope the carp play ball. Give it a quick pan round, see what we've got. Yeah, it does, it looks spot on. Absolutely lovely. So like I say, I'll stick some baits out and see what happens tonight. Nearly time for tea, so I'll log off for the time being and I'll catch up with you all later. Cheers now, cheers. Hello again everyone, hope you're all fit and well. Cracking day here still, beautiful day. Nothing to report as yet. Having a bit of a late tea tonight, having my usual for my first night. Good old panini, bit of chicken in. There you go, Jace. Finished product, slightly burnt tonight I'm afraid, but still tasty, nice and crunchy. Gotta give him a go, Jason. Beautiful mate, can't beat it. I'm going to follow that up with a nice bit of low fat rice pudding. Living the dream or what? Can't be bad. Yeah, anyway, nothing to report as yet, like I say. It's getting a bit late evening time now. Got the old kettle on. Chasing big carp kettle. Nice cup of tea on the way. So I'm going to have a cup of tea, have my panini, my rice pudding and stuff. Sit outside in my chair and watch the water for the last couple of hours before the sun finally goes down and goes a bit chillier. But it's all looking good for tonight. Got some more spawns out once them swans had finally cleared off. So yeah, fingers crossed. See how it goes tonight. How it happens during the night, obviously I'll get back to you. If not, I'll see you all in the morning. Okay everyone, take care. Cheers now. Catch you later. Bye. Bye.
Well Les, Bank Holiday Monday. Nice £40.
£40 2 ounces, absolutely buzzing. What a fish, absolutely fantastic. Proper wide, big stocky thing, fought like mad as well. Snagged us up a few times through some weed beds and stuff. Scooted on the top of the bar and everything, proper fight. Really earned that one, like, really pleased to have landed it. It's like I say, I probably saw it 3 or 4 times fairly close in, that just kept going on these long runs and going through all the weed beds and stuff, but we beat it in the end. And it was in the sling and weight, like I say, mirror of £40 2 ounces, off to an absolute flyer. Can't fault that, absolutely class, buzzing. Right, that's it for now. Got the rods to redo again, and then I'll catch up with you all again soon. Lovely dark hard fighting, common, £21, put up a cracking fight, lovely dark fish as you can see. I've got a mozzie eating me here, yeah, quite pleased with that one. Well, there's a few more to come after this. Cracking fish. Spin it round quickly. There we go. Happy days. What a cracking common. Formula boilies again. Always the way to go. Can't fault it at the moment. Loving the fish meals. Deep blue particles hemp as well. Cracking stuff. Great stuff, cheers. Hello again everyone, just a quick update. Just had another fish, nice common, £21, nice dark fish, beautiful scale, well I say beautiful scales, lovely dark scale into it, cracking fish, put up an awesome fight again. They all seem to be full of it today, they're all going really well. Mats behind me there just drying off, awesome stuff. Almost dark now, so it's coming in now, not too much longer before it's dark. I'll redo this rod, try and sort the other one out because there's a bit of a knit one, pearl one carry on, but never mind, all part of the fun. Right, okay, cheers for now, catch you later. Good morning me carpy friends, beautiful morning. Sneaked out a small common last night after the 21 pounder. I had a 8-pounder on dark. Went through 2 of my rods, bit of a nightmare. Sorted them out, got them back out on the spots. Nothing else to report just yet. It's now 25 to 6. Sun's rising behind the trees, straight in front of us. Looks like it's going to be another really hot day today. Fingers crossed a few of the big fish turn up for a feed. Got to be in it to win it. Absolutely love it. Does look really nice. See what the day brings. First brew of the day. Now chasing big carp, kettles on. So we're all set for the day, all looking good. First brew of the day. Start the day off with a cup of tea. Absolutely love it. Okay then. Have a nice day everyone, and I'll get back to you later on. Cheers now, thanks. Hello there everyone. Just a quick tip. I don't know how many of you actually do this, but every couple of years, every year or every 2 years normally I do it, I must admit, like, is I'll seal my bivvy with some waterproofing agent, obviously to keep it waterproof. Helps keep the colour in the material and everything as well. Stuff that I use is fabsil gold. I always go for the gold ones, the one to have. Don't buy the ordinary fabsil stuff, it's nowhere near as good. You need the gold. And all I do is pour it into a little container like this. Grab myself a 4-inch brush and just start painting away on the bivvy. I always put loads of extra on the pegging points and all the seams and stuff as well, so helps to keep them strong as well. So should make your bivvy last longer, and really I would have thought, like. So yeah, it's well worth doing. Fabsil gold, 4-inch brush. You can even use this stuff on your waterproofs and things like that. I even do my chair with it, my seat and stuff, because it's always outside. So that gets waterproofed as well. Like you say, you can do all your clothing with it. Waterproof clothing, all that sort of thing. Always make sure the bivvy's really clean though before you start doing it. Otherwise, obviously, if it's like covered in mud, it won't soak in properly and stuff, and it'll go all patchy and horrible. Always make sure it's properly bone dry as well. It's been really warm these last few days, so it's ideal now. Don't do it in bright sunshine either. Always try and do it when it's overcast or in the shade. I'm in the shade where I am now, so it's ideal. And like I say, it's been really warm, so the bivvy's absolutely bone dry. So I'm just going to lock a quick coat on now. I'll show you briefly. Obviously I won't show you the full bivvy because it's going to take about an hour or two, like, so I'll show you where I start and how I apply it with a big brush. 2 secs. Really straightforward, like I say, 4-inch brush, nice little container, dip your brush in and give it a good soaking. All the material soaking in really nice. Like I say, all your pegging points and all your seams and everything like that, give them a really good soak as well. And it all dries out nice in the end. I'll show you once it's all done. That's all I do. Like I say, just whack it on with a 4-inch brush. Don't be shy with it, just get it on. Make your bivvy last longer hopefully, and obviously keep it really waterproof. So I'll crack on doing this and I'll catch back up here again in a bit. Cheers for now. Just a quick recap. That's the bivvy done. It took us about half an hour, I would say. A few points, like I said, really concentrate on all the seams, all the pegging points, because that's where the bivvy normally goes anyway. And obviously with the price of bivvies these days, you want to take care of them. I'm doing mine while I'm actually on the bank, as you can see, so I always wear a pair of gloves so I don't get the horrible smell on my hand to take my baits or whatever. Bit paranoid about smells on my bait, so I always wear a pair of these cheap gloves. Can't go wrong. As it goes on really dark, but once it dries it goes back to almost the original colour of the bivvy. I'll just show you quickly. See there, it's quite dark and it looks quite wet. As you move around to the areas that I've already done, you can see it changing colour, and it's almost back to its original colour from when I first done it. And like I say, it's only been on for, well, like I say, I started half an hour ago, so I think it's well worth doing. Try and make your bivvy last a bit longer. Obviously keep you waterproof, keep all the rain out. Not sure whether it helps with condensation or not. I'm not really sure about that, but should do really, I suppose, if it's going to extra proof the outside. So just a quick tip anyway, if you want to give it a go, make the bivvies last a bit longer. Okay, cheers now, tight lines everyone. Hello again everyone. Excuse me. Nothing to report today other than it's absolutely scorching hot. You can't win, can we? It's either freezing cold or scorching hot. But awesome really, I must admit. I'd sooner be warm than freezing to death. Nothing's been shown really. I saw 1 or 2 fish this morning on the bar, just cruising about. Not interested in feeding at the moment, I don't think. All really quiet on the carp front after those 3 last night. But like I say, I can't complain at them, like cracking start. 3 fish in the first couple of hours, really good going. So I'm gonna have something to eat now, I think. Time for a bit of tea. Like I say, it's scorching out this bivvy, so I'm not staying here for too much longer. I'm going outside to have my tea because it's absolutely blinking red hot. You know what it's like inside the bivvy when the sun's on it. Absolutely scorching. Even with the back vent open, it's still mad hot. There's hardly any wind blowing through the back of it, but right, so with my tea tonight, I've got a delight from Lidl that I found just recently. It's a focaccia bread, that's quite hard to say, with goat's cheese, sun-dried tomatoes, bit of pesto on it, bit of a garlic hint to it as well. All cooked as usual in the ridgemonkey toaster. How did we ever manage without them? I don't know how well you can actually see that, but that's my tasty treat for tonight. And believe me, they are really, really nice. So I'm looking forward to nailing that in a minute. Followed up by some more of my nice low-fat rice. This time though, proper pushing the boat out. Strawberry flavour this time. Living the dream or what? Awesome stuff. So like I say, that's it. I'm going to cook this bit of tea up. If anything happens later on, I'll get back to you. I'm going to leave the rods till later on. Made some spod mix earlier. Spod mix up earlier. Got that soaking for a couple of hours and all the oils and stuff that we use. Formula liquid, hemp oil, tiger nut liquid, the lot. It's all just nicely soaking away there. All being chopped up in the ridgemonkey, all my boilies, and hemp even through the ridgemonkey this time to try and get a few little cuts in that to break that down a bit better, so it gives off some more oils. So I'll be doing that in about half an hour once I've had my tea, and then just settle down for the night and see what happens. There's always a chance I might feed later on when it cools down a bit, because like I say, it's proper hot at the moment. So I'll love you and leave you, and I'll speak to you all soon. Thanks very much. See you all soon. Cheers now. Bye. Bye. Hello again, my carp, your friends. Just a quick roundup of what's been going on today, which is pretty much not a lot. It's been really quiet today on the fish front. Weather's been mad hot again. Just can't get out of it in this swim. There's trees all the way around it, so you're proper shaded from the wind. There's a nice strong westerly wind blowing as well, which is quite cool, but I'm just stuck in the middle of it. I'm just baking all the time. But like I say, it's either baking too hot or too cold. You can't win, can you? Typical British weather. Rods are all out, all been done. The far rod on the island, I've put about probably 30 or so spums around that one. Just in the open, one of the big girls fancies a bit of a trough tonight, or tomorrow even. Like I say, I've put loads out there. Usual spum mix on me chopped up formula boilies and stuff, and me hemp and all that sort of stuff with all the liquids. Liquids are the key, I think, this time of year. Try and get all the smells out there and stuff. When they come mooching through all the different layers, they'll hopefully go down on the bed of bait eventually and hopefully pick up the hook bait. So fingers crossed on that one. Other than that, day's almost to the end now, so bit of a nightcap. I've still got a few bottles left from my little party pack I got off the daughter. I've got this little cheeky number here. It's a bit of kiwi lime cider. Hope it tastes better than it sounds. I think it's a Aldi job, I think. Looking forward to that though. I'm feeling quite dehydrated today. You see, with all this sunshine and stuff, I've been having plenty of fluids, but I still feel dehydrated, so hopefully that'll help. So I'm just going to sit outside, watch the water, chill in the end of the sunshine. So like I say, usual thing, how it turns up before the morning, I'll get back to you. If not, I'll see you all again in the morning. Okay then, cheers now. Hopefully catch up with you soon with the fish. Cheers for now, catch you later. Right, here we go everyone. It's a cracking 31 mirror. Just had on dark. Nice long, lean, leathery fish. Oh well, you can see there. What a cracker, eh? Nice long, lean, leathery looking one. Brilliant stuff. £31, caught on the usual formula, RM Tech end tackle, deep blue particles, great stuff. Spin around for you. Come on big girl, come on, behave yourself, get yourself on the camera. There we go. How's that? Not a bad end of the day. Weather's just changed from being absolutely scorching hot. We had a load of gales and went really chilly. It's calmed down lovely now. That's the result. Nice £31 mirror. Happy days. Okay, I've got to straight back. Cheers now. Here we go, see if we can get her back. Come on, big fella. It's a bit hard one-handed. Let's have a look. Come on. Don't be hiding in there. Go and see your mates, go on. There she is. What a big long lean fish. Headlights in the way, there we go. Just let her go when she's ready. How nice is that, just sat there. Just chilling. Ready when you are, fella. No rush. Just can't get over how broad they are on the backs. Look absolutely fantastic. Well, good morning, me carpy friends. Had a good result last night. Had a cracking leather. £31. I had about 10:30 last night on dark. Bit of a nightmare in the dark, obviously, because it's really hard to do any filming in the dark, but hopefully the footage will turn out well. Cracking fish, nice long lean leather. Like I say, £31. Hopefully there's some more to come today. It's really early in the morning at the moment. It's 5:05 now, so fingers crossed we have another go this afternoon or sometime. I've got one more night to go, so he's hoping. It's a cracking morning. Mist coming up off the water, all the birds are singing, absolutely spot on. Waistling's drying on the waypost there, so all's good. It looks proper carpy. Spin you around, show you the lake. How nice does that look? All the mist rising off the water. Hope you can see that. Really cooled down last night after a really hot day yesterday. There's all the noisy geese. Been fighting all morning. One of the best sights of all those, the old wasteling on the waypost drying out. Waiting for the sun to get up. So yeah, all looks good. Fingers crossed. See how it goes. Look at that. Proper carpy morning. Cup of tea time anyway. I'll catch up with you all soon. Catch you later now. Bye for now. There again, just a quick one. Not sure if you can see this that well on the camera, but just wanted to share this morning sunrise with you. It's just coming up behind them trees. Looks absolutely brilliant. All the mist on the water coming off. Nice bit of sunrise coming up through them trees over the back there. I wonder why we go carp fishing. Fantastic. All we need now is a one ton on one of them rods and we'll be laughing. Awesome. Speak soon. Hello again, me carpy friends. Just a quick update. It's about tea time now, so getting ready to have something to eat. Reading all the rods. I've put 2 rods on a nice big bed of bait just for the night. It's from the same spot where I've been catching my last 4 fish from, so I've took a chance and put 2 rods on it and a shed load of bait, loads of boily, particle, usual stuff that you've seen me use. It's probably about 4 or 5 kilos out there tonight, so hopefully, fingers crossed, there'll be something come across it at some point. Obviously if they do, I'll get back to you and show you what I've had. If not, it could be in a few days time when somebody else falls lucky, and just like I say, it was just one of them things. I just thought I'd go for it for the last night. I've had a cracking trip so far, had some brilliant fish, so bit of a shit or bust, just with a chance of catching a really big one. There's still probably 3 or 4 of the really big girls that haven't been out yet, so fingers crossed one of them might turn up tonight with a bit of luck. Like I say, it's time for something to eat now. It's tea time. I'm not going down the pot noodle route or anything tonight. I'll probably push the boat out tonight. For me anyway. I've got myself some chicken breast skewers, sweet chilli, to put in the extra large ridgemonkey. Something a bit different to try. Give them bad boys a go. Don't know how well you can see them. If it's zooming in on it, yeah. Give that a go. Got a bit of potato salad to go with it. And the old favourite for this session, I've got another one of me rice puddings. Get in there. Can't beat a bit of rice pudding after something to eat. Especially when it's been spicy as well, because it's sweet chilli with 2 chilies on, so it's going to be reasonably hot, I think. Not really into hot food, but I don't mind a bit of spice. Looks like the swans are coming to say hello. I'll just spin you around and show you. They're a pain in the backside, but they are a stunning looking thing. That's on the way to my bar rod, so I'll have to go and give it a shout and see if I can chase it. Right, so like I say, that's it for now. I'm going to cook myself a bit of tea and see what happens tonight. Fingers crossed we get another lump tonight. Right, off to chase this swan and get the chicken on the go. Bang that in the ridgemonkey, have something to eat, and I'll catch up with you all later. Hopefully with a big fish to show. If not, I'll see you all in the morning. Bye for now, catch you later. Cheers now. Well, good morning me carpy friends. Bit of a glum one this morning, I'm afraid. Loads of rain during the night. Just stopped about the last 5 or 10 minutes or so. It's now 5:45 in the morning. Geese are still fighting and going bonkers. Bit of a quick roundup really before I start packing down about an hour or so's time. Proper rough night last night with the bloomin' birds. Swan picked us up off the bar about 1 o'clock in the morning. I got tufted about 3 o'clock. And when the lads woke us up about 5 to go and do a photo for him, which was absolutely amazing. He caught the Lake's big girl, 57 pound 2 ounce I think she was. Absolutely stunning. That's why we do all this travelling for these sort of fish. Like, they're just absolutely immense when you see them on the bank. Absolutely fantastic. Massive well done to Jason. It's his last 2 trips before he actually leaves the water as well, so he's been on for about 4 years I think, so he's absolutely buzzing, as you can imagine. But yeah, other than that, it's been a really good trip, to be honest. Like I say, I've had the, what did I have, the common at 7 or 8 pound, the common at 21 pound, the leather stroke mirror at 31 pound, and the big mirror at 40 pound 2 ounces. So yeah, awesome trip. Got the Bivvy waterproofed. So yeah, it's been pretty good really. I'll just show you the Bivvy now actually, because it's all beaded really well with the waterproof and stuff on, so it just shows it works. And it's well worth giving it a go. I'll just show you now, just 2 secs. Yeah, look at that. Proper beading. I don't know how well it's focusing in, but water's just springing running off. It's absolutely spot on. Give it a quick shake and it just all runs off. Look at that. How good's that? Long time since it's done that. Absolutely perfect. So yeah, well worth doing. And it passed a bit of time on the bank as well, so sat around for ages sometimes doing nothing on you, so it's ideal time to do it. Right, that's it for now everyone. I'll catch up with you again soon. I'll be back down the lake again probably about a week's time. I'll depend on work and usual family stuff. If you haven't subscribed, can you please subscribe if you don't mind? I really appreciate it. And I'll keep these vlogs coming. Hopefully try and keep you entertained with some big fish. Love chasing these big carp. Well worth all the big long journeys you have to do to catch them. So fingers crossed we'll have some more in the next couple of months. I'm sure we will. And then I'll be on film to show you. Okay, thanks very much for tuning in everyone. And tight lines. All the best now. Catch you later. Cheers.